This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Awesome Headphones. Go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe. Bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, he fights an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar.
Hello and welcome back to the Quantum Zone, episode 88. That's right, we're almost halfway through Operation Galactic Storm. I am Phil, joining me as always, Master of the Quantum Zone.
I'm Will, hey everyone.
And Master of the Cheez-Its.
I'm Matt, hey some of you.
Some of you?
Well, I didn't want to say hey everyone, and some people don't like Cheez-Its, so I'm not going to talk to them.
Wow. So, if you're lactose intolerant, Matt Cohn has no time for you.
I don't tolerate you.
I got
Yeah, no, just talking because he was eating Cheez-Its. So I was like, hey, I just had some because my son has celiac, so he can't eat gluten. So I was like, he got those for Halloween. I said, so they're all mine.
Who gives out Cheez-Its for Halloween?
They're
Come
like
on.
The snack bags? Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. That seems like someone that didn't go to the grocery store in time, so they're just giving away like their kids' non-candy snacks. Yeah. Did you get any ketchup packets or anything in there?
No.
That's the weirdest. Because, you've gone through the Halloween candy by now. What's the weirdest thing that was given?
Really wasn't too much weird this year. It was mostly candy. Yeah, I got like a couple there was like a bag of Cheez-Its, a bag of pretzels. The one house that we've gone to every year, they give out like coupons for free Wendy's Frosty.
Okay, I've bought those from Wendy's and used them for myself because they're a great deal. You get like a whole bunch of them for like $1.
Yeah, they're like small too, so it's like you can't like overeat or anything.
Yeah. But yeah.
Love how we jumped right into the Halloween,
Sorry,
Halloween.
I'm still obsessed with Halloween. I can't help.
No, we don't have any Quasar news. We're gonna have to talk about something.
Well, wait a minute.
Talk about Halloween news. What? Wait, Will has Quasar news?
Oh
no. Matt survived October. Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Yes. Ooh, it was tough, but I'm still recovering. I feel like a normal person. I've watched several movies without having to keep notes, and it's nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah.
I write everything down in my notes. So Matt survived. There.
Present, and not dead.
So when did the 31 days of Christmas movies start?
Oh, you know what? I kind of want to do 31 days of Thanksgiving movies. I don't know if there are 31 Thanksgiving movies, but I'm willing to find out.
If you did do Christmas movies, I might have an in with you for someone to if you needed a guest.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever see Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, of course. Sinbad. And
Rob Southgate, CEO of Southgate Media Group, was in that movie in a small bit part. Yeah.
Cool. Was he in the toy store fighting for the toy everyone wants?
He was in the toy store. He wasn't fighting. He was one of the two employees standing behind like the manager. Yeah. You'll see him holding the balls. Yeah.
Oh man.
Rob Southgate was holding balls in that movie. Yes. Master Doom. Yes.
I'm gonna revisit it perhaps. Wow.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Oh,
it's not a Tickle Me Elmo.
I guess that new Terminator movie's not doing good.
I have not heard good things about it. I guess it. Whatever. Like Terminator 2 was a great movie. And that's the one I've seen the most. I've seen the first one.
Then they're like, just ignore everything but after Terminator 2 up to this movie.
That's what essentially this movie is doing. It's ignoring. I think there's been 2 movies and an entire television series, and they've just said, forget about those. And they're going with that. With what
Was
they
it?
got.
Was it just 2? I thought it was more than 2. I don't know.
I thought there was just Terminator Genesis, and then the other one that I don't remember, and then the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah.
Unless I'm just thinking of like End of Days or all those Arnold movies.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm looking up the box office for Terminator Dark Fate.
I'm sure it'll still do well, but I just don't know in terms of money it's making. But it would come as a relief to my wife because she wanted to watch the new Terminator movie, but she says she wants to watch the ones before it. Apparently, you don't need to. It's just Terminator 2, and then this movie, they ignore the other 2 movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Wow. So it looks like the Terminator was in 84. Terminator 2 Judgment Day was 91.
My wife.
Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was in 2003. Terminator Salvation was 2009.
Oh, and then Terminator Genesis.
Then Terminator Genesis. Then Terminator Dark Fate.
Okay, so there was 3 movies. All right. Rise of the Machines.
Terminator Dark Fate opened with an estimated $29 million at the domestic box office.
It's not really that good.
No, because there's even an article in here saying they're looking at like $100 million box office loss or something.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I imagine that's a pretty big budget movie.
I don't think he'll be back.
Yeah. Jeez.
Good Lord. I don't know. I thought all those old guys did good. And I thought, anytime Stallone puts out like another Rocky or something, I thought they did good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those are, I don't know.
Yeah, they're not like
They're a
side.
little different. Yeah, they have a lot less overhead. That's for sure.
Or I just wonder if everyone's like, why did the robot age?
Yeah.
What a realistic cyborg. It's like he's operating with like a DOS system.
Yeah, we're back to DOS, right?
Back to DOS.
Didn't he like destroy himself at the end of Judgment Day? I was like, oh, so what? Just in those previews, it looks like he's like living in the suburbs or something. I'm like, what?
Yeah, there's no retirement community for robots.
They won't let me have a maid.
I am the governor of Skynet.
Oh, Lilith Hellfire's convinced like Disney and all that's going to be is actually going to be Skynet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is Disney Plus
not be
launched?
wrong, yeah.
No, Tuesday is the first day.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. None of that new Marvel stuff's going to be day one, but I think the Mandalorian's going to be day one now.
And the boys are excited about that. It looks pretty awesome, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Like,
what's
just
the
like,
Mandalorian? I'm behind.
It's gonna be like a Star Wars series.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think it's actual. It's not Boba Fett, is it? But it's like someone
No,
like Boba Fett.
He wears the Mandalorian armor. He's a bounty hunter. It's not Boba Fett. I don't know, and I don't know when it takes place.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think I think it's Jon Favreau directing it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I think so. He's
Iron
good.
Man.
Yeah.
He's so money and he doesn't even know it.
But yeah, that and then like all the old stuff. I think they even said like Endgame and stuff's gonna be on there like day one.
Oh, cool.
Because everyone was complaining. Yeah, everyone wanted it. But yeah, all these.
Well, I'd like to watch the end scenes of Endgame if they put those on there. I didn't go back to the theater to watch the re-released version.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! You guys could do.
No, we can't.
I was gonna say you could review all kinds of stuff. I think they said every season of The Simpsons is on there. Oh, Kona, you could do like 2 years of The Simpsons or something every day.
Every day, season a day.
I mean, The Simpsons started as a Christmas episode, so that you know.
The Treehouse of Horrors are all.
Oh yeah!
Good.
You could do that next year for Halloween, just as Treehouse of Horrors every day. Hey, it'd be a lot shorter than a 2-hour movie, Kona.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
Yeah, I think I'm going to sign up tonight for Disney Plus. I was just looking because I know Charlie was looking for it, but I guess you're going to be able to bundle Disney Plus with Hulu.
I saw that, but I'm like, I already have Hulu, so
Yeah, me
what
too.
do I do? Do I have to cancel it? And I don't know.
I don't know, but they said that bundle isn't going to be available till the actual day it releases on Tuesday. So
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yeah, me too.
I was going to say, if you have Hulu already, it might be
Yeah.
See if it can work. Although it's weird because was it Verizon? I think certain Verizon customers are getting it for free.
Interesting.
I don't know if you have to have internet. Yeah, I don't know what you have to have through them, some kind of streaming. I don't know, but well, I'm looking forward. I think they said when HBO Max drops next year, if you have HBO, you get it like free for a year. So, woohoo!
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Because yeah, they're
What's the difference? What's with that? Was that like, is it every HBO show that's ever been on? Like,
well, they're
kind of watch like all the Kids in the Halls and stuff. Or?
Well, I think they already said they're putting some original DC series on there. Like I think there's gonna be an Adam Strange thing. You know, I think they said they're doing a Green Lantern series finally. You know DC's Quasar.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I bet you within a year or so that launching, it's probably going to take the place of DC Universe. They're probably going to just fold everything on the HBO Max.
Mm.
You know, they're going to try to beat Disney, but not as well.
Yeah. You gotta come at the king. You best not miss.
That's right.
DC Universe was like, we're first, and they're like, yeah, so.
Yeah.
So, should we get
ready to get into this? Yep.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Avengers West Coast 81 Operation Galactic Storm Part 9 from April. Yes, again, in April 1992.
Moved ahead to April of 92. Yes.
The calendar month has changed. Yeah.
We get the same summary at the top, but except it says while two teams of Avengers have been dispatched to negotiate with the aliens' heads of state, a third team remains on Earth to guard the home front. Oh, it doesn't even give it. It didn't even, whoever's book it was, they usually like shouted it out at the end. They didn't even do that here. All right, so but this one, they also serve by Roy and Dan Thomas, writers, Dave Ross, penciler, Tim DeZahn, inker, Joe Rosen, letterer, Bob Sharon, colorist, Nell Yomtov, editor, and Tom DeFalco, editor-in-chief. Hey, I was just talking about Tom DeFalco when I talked to Ron Friends today. Hey.
Looking forward to hearing that chat.
Oh, wait, did you hear that?
What?
All that clattering on the floor for the name dropping?
I know.
Boing.
Oh, we get clattering in every episode. Hey, if anyone wants in on another Ron Friends talk, he said he will come back in December because there's like a Thor one-shot coming out in December.
Okay, cool.
And he did him and DeFalco did a Thunderstrike story for it.
Cool. Oh, I'm definitely
set back in the 90s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh yeah, he even gave me the details today. He said it's Thunderstrike and that police team Code Blue versus the Grey Gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Cool.
Because there's like 3 stories in the issue. I think he said their story is like a 10-page story.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right. Enough of me.
Yeah.
Enough with
me
the
start yelling.
You hear that? All right. So they also serve. So take it away, U.S. agent.
You heard me. I said let's step outside and settle this right now. And may the best man win.
As he's yelling at She-Hulk.
Hard to see how, Jan, but U.S. agent seems to have forgotten that the She-Hulk is a woman.
He doesn't watch his step. She's just liable to prove she is the better man, ex-hubby. And then we see Spider-Woman whispering, is there always this kind of friction between our East and West Coast members, Gilgamesh? Who's Gilgamesh? Is that Kona? Because that's like another god.
Sure, yeah. I fear I would not know. I was a full Avenger for only a short time.
And She-Hulk's like, what's your problem, steroids for brains? All I said was that I can't speak for the rest of these Avengers reservists, but I've had it up to here with your griping about how Hawkeye bumped you from the space mission the others left on.
Sea Avengers number 345. Nell.
And she keeps going on. I've got a few light years under my belt too, but you don't hear me belly aching about minding the store.
If I had that belly under my belt, I'd keep my mouth shut too. Damn, he's misgendering her. He's fat shaming her. Damn.
Mockingbird's like, do you want to hit him, Jennifer, or shall I? And she's like, that did it. Here's where you get an eye as black as your outfit as she winds up.
Don't try it, lady. I've never hit a woman in my life, but in your case.
And Wasp jumps between them. All right, you two, this has gone far enough. And She-Hulk's like, huh? Whose side are you on?
We're all on the same side, remember?
And why isn't Miss Green Jeans on guard duty like she's supposed to be, Pim?
And She-Hulk's like, because you and Mockingbird were supposed to relieve the Falcon and me 5 minutes ago, and you didn't show. That's why.
Hey, you know, you're actually right for once. My watch must have stopped. Come on, Bobby. We got to stand our watch.
And Mockingbird's like, there was a switch in the guard duty roster? Why didn't somebody tell me these things? And She-Hulk, well, I'll be,
Now I have a question for you, Spider-Woman. Is U.S. Agent always that obnoxious?
Nah, he caught him on one of his good days.
Oh.
And they haven't called it out yet, but this is Project Pegasus, right?
Yeah, they're getting ready to. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I forgot. All right. So, while a few corridors away.
It's if you're following along with your Project Pegasus map from way back.
Oh yeah.
I really tossed her a curve that time, didn't I?
Frankly, I'm more concerned about pulling my weight among so many superpowered types.
You want me to take care of Falcon?
Sure.
Okay. What kept you two?
Sorry, Falcon.
What's the big idea of sticking the Jolly Green Giantess on us?
Going after you was Jen's idea. I said we shouldn't abandon our post no matter what.
Good man. Maybe I had him down wrong. Just galls me to pull guard duty here at Project Pegasus.
Mammoth Research Facility in upstate New York.
When your husband's off playing Space Cadet, that's all.
My estranged husband, Agent. Besides, somebody's got to watch the Shi'ar and Kree that the others captured.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be me. Anyway, how's your bunch doing?
Warstar and his fellow Shi'ar crewmen are all present and accounted for. Still in stasis in the miniaturized condition Doc Pym shrank them down to. How are those Kree?
Door stops. Same as they've been ever since we got here. Captain Atlas and Dr. Minerva. The Kree must draw their names out of a hat.
What counts is we've got to hold them against all comers for questioning.
Who says anybody's going to try to rescue them?
We just got to be ready, that's all. Not as easy as it sounds. If I look half as tired as I feel.
You look great.
I do? Thanks. Clint always said I looked like death warmed over when I was sleepy.
Hawkeye's a well-known jerk. I'm telling you the truth. I've had this thing for you ever since the first time I saw you. That day we voted on who'll be the regulars and reservists.
Oh, back in Winter's West Coast, number 69, Nell.
Say, you wouldn't by any chance be the one Avenger who voted for me, would you?
That's me.
Thanks again. I really needed that.
Hey, I figured even if you can't really do all that much, you'd sure improve the scenery.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
and then
She doesn't look amused.
flips him over her shoulder.
Hey, I'm going to have to pause for just a second. I've got a big hound dog here right at my feet, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
I'll fill in for any of his parts.
Okay. So yeah, Mockingbird flips Agent over her shoulder. Next time, don't tell even a reserve Avenger that she's just being tolerated for her looks. She just might think you're only coming on to her because you like to bug her husband. Well, Catatonia got your tongue?
Behind you. Who in blazes is that?
5 will get you 10. She's either Kree or Shi'ar.
It's a sucker bet. Right, stay right where you are, sister.
My name in your primitive tongue would be Nightshade. Does that give you a hint what my special power is?
Nightside.
Or Nightside, yes. Mockingbirds. All of a sudden, it's pitch black in here.
But we still know where she was a second ago, so...
I'm really a bit more agile than you Terrans give me credit for.
Mockingbird, get out of the way.
Me? In your way? They run into each other. There we go. Then she blasts them. Of course, as a weapon, darkness has its limitations. That's why I always carry a concussion gun for good measure. Nightside, you may come out of my shadow now, Scintilla.
The story of my life, no matter what world we're on.
Now, don't be bitter, little one. My sensors tell me our Kree Shi'ar, our fellow Shi'ar, are in that receptacle yonder?
Then stop patting yourself on the back and free them.
Yonder? What is he from the
The old west of Kree.
I was gonna say the southern, yeah. Southern states.
Yeah.
Done as she blasts it. Now it's your turn.
I know my assignment and I'll do it. I just don't appreciate your being in charge, that's all. Why don't they put someone in my size in command for a change? Zick, zick, zick.
Because some foot soldier might step on you, and there goes the mission. Your
device. Oh, sorry.
Oh, your device to funnel your own natural size altering power functioned perfectly, however.
We get the big green guy with the little dude on his back.
I think that's Will, yeah.
Okay. Nightside.
And Scintilla, blast it.
And Roger
Clemens comes in.
And then we see She-Hulk walking down the hall in the middle of a thought. Might as well be big about it and go kiss and make up with U.S. Agent. Well, maybe I'd best rephrase that. Agent Mockingbird, I thought maybe we should all have a little talk. Good gravy. They're both out colder than yesterday's soup, and something's blown a king-size hole in the holding pen. I don't suppose there's much chance that there's still anybody inside.
Excellent, Cecil. You have done your B'nai proud. Once more, the double entity called Warstar is a force to be reckoned with.
So the green guy is just called Cecil?
I think so. And B'nai is the other guy?
Yeah, wow.
And more Southern talk. Then I reckon I'll just have to do some wrecking of my own on my own.
Wow.
Ow.
Ha! Your hard metal exterior has hurt the green female's foot, my friend.
Like fish it has.
What phrase is that?
I was just groaning at my own pun. And you're not the only one. And now, before I get too carried away by dreams of individualistic glory, Avengers assemble! And they grab her. Yeah! Now that did hurt.
Slam. Not nearly so much as this will, organic being.
Damn. Trash
Take
talk.
that.
I'm more resilient than you think, little man. And since you seem to be this entity's brains, maybe you'll also turn out to be its weak link.
I most certainly would be, were it not for my power to virtually electrocute any living creature I touch.
Yar! One of the Shi'ar's like, you defeated that Terran just in time, Warstar. For here come her comrades. I think
That's a Falcon. Hit him high, Avengers. Hit him low. And hit him hard.
And the Wasp is like, oh no, an alien my own size. Don't tell me, just another one of those inevitable matchups.
Don't you dare consider yourself my equal, Terran, just because we are temporarily the same size.
Just tell me you're not a cut-rate Kree.
Blasphemer, I'm a warrior of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard.
Great, because the Shi'ar are no stronger than us Terrans, so at least I've got a shot.
Not against Scintilla, fool. For me, by a mental command, I can increase my mass and weight to what is when I am my normal height. Far more than your pitiful wings can bear. And oh, by the way, I'm also very good about landing on top.
Jan, Falcon, anybody? Somebody turn on some lights in here.
They are on Terran, everywhere except in the immediate vicinity of Nightshade.
Oof.
She puts her lights out.
Gil?
Oh. Unfortunately for you, Shi'ar, Gilgamesh was once blinded in antiquity and still managed to bring ruin down upon the heads of his enemies.
Let me go!
Bam.
My thanks, Warstar. Kill this more than human brute.
I will fight on, Behemoth, even if I must fight all of you alone. But you're not alone. Oh, sorry.
But you're not alone, Gilgamesh. We're a team, remember? She-Hulk says. A team called the Avengers, one of the oldest, most respected names in herodom. And a team that's going to cream this bunch of outer space weirdos. But meanwhile, in a nearby chamber...
Dr. Minerva, you want me to take that one?
Well, you were Atlas.
Okay, I'll be Atlas, yeah.
We got doing Minerva. Was it me or Kona?
I don't remember.
You did that too.
It might have been me.
Okay.
Hello, Captain Atlas. Welcome back to the world of normal proportions.
Dr. Minerva!
Your fellow prisoner in miniaturization until moments ago.
But what happened? I remember being smashed by that Terran called Wonder Man. Back in Wonder Man number 7. Then nothing. And those sounds of combat not far away.
Some fool Shi'ar trying to rescue their kind. It was a stray shot of theirs that freed and enlarged us. We must not join the fray, but rather make good our escape for the sake of the Kree.
I didn't know your blaster was still functioning.
I'm just full of surprises tonight.
As Nightside screaming, lash out at the man god, Warstar. My powers of darkness will disorient him no matter what he says. And Spider-Woman's like, not if you don't get a chance to use them on him. You're too new around here to appreciate it, but I'm really getting much faster at making my psi webs good and solid so I can reel you in like a fish.
Another fish reference.
Well, what's the fish?
It's fish, man.
I've been fishing down the creek writing comic books, so...
Down yonder creek.
Yeah.
Are we in Will's neighborhood now?
You must be.
Oh.
To your banjo music? Thank you.
I was looking for it. That's Spider-Woman. Good old Shi'ar. But so she reels her in and then punches her in the face. Nighty night, Nightshade. You know, there ought to be a hit song in there somewhere. She-Hulk, how are you and Gilgamesh coming? And she's like, oh, about as well as can be expected, Spider-Woman. We decided to split up the Warstar team.
The last of the Shi'ar are down, Avengers. Our victory here is complete.
I'm not quite so sure of that, Gil.
So what do you mean, She-Hulk?
The Kree prisoners. Did anybody get a chance to check up on them?
Well, not really.
And outside.
You say you have a ship hidden in this wooded area, Minerva?
Yes. Right here.
This is a Shi'ar craft.
I learned our fellow prisoners had summoned it even while incarcerated.
But how did they...
Stop looking a gift horse in the mouth and get aboard, or do you want the Terrans to catch up with us?
And back in Pegasus. She-Hulk sees Mockingbird and Agent walking in. Well, so you two finally decided to wake up. And Mockingbird's like, now look, She-Hulk.
Just tell her stuff it, Bird.
Jen was right. While we were fighting the Shi'ar bunch, our 2 resident Kree got free somehow and flew the coop. We've got to recapture them.
Oh, sorry. I just lost my place. We're in the second panel. Then let's move out.
Mockingbird, you stay here. She's like, why? Because I can't press several tons?
Be fair, in one sense, we are all holding the fort just by remaining on Earth.
And Mockingbird's and they're thinking, Gilgamesh was right. Who am I to play prima donna? I just wish. Let me see. Mockingbird turns. You. And outside, by this flying in towards the ship, Wasp. Wasp goes, look.
Alien ship over this way, ground crew.
Looks like we got here just after the nick of time, guys. It's lifting off.
You can give up if you want to, Greenie. Not U.S. agent.
You idiot! You'll be killed.
That Star-Spangled Screwball's hitched a ride. Oh, sorry. Will you look at that? That Star-Spangled Screwball's hitched a ride.
He's already too high up to let go, even if he wanted to. And you can bet that baby's headed straight for outer space.
So our ship has acquired a Terran barnacle.
Barnacle, nice.
Roasted.
Minerva?
Oh, this electromagnetic charge should rid us of it. Yow! Falls off.
And She-Hulk's yelling, Gilgamesh, maybe we can get under him in time too. And Spider-Woman's like, I'll buy you some time with my psi webs.
But even if he strikes the web, he may break his neck.
I said webs, not web. I'm mentally forming as much as I can of several webs to progressively slow his fall. But he's already broken through the second one. Hurry, She-Hulk, Gilgamesh, before he... And She-Hulk catches him. Relax, Spider-Woman. I thought you West Coast Avengers, wackos, we call you for short, were the laid-back sort.
You Easters feel like you've got to take charge of everything, don't you? Julius Cywebs would have done the trick without your help.
You're welcome. And She-Hulk's looking up. Well, anyway, that spaceship must be at least halfway to the moon by now.
Some hotshot job we did of playing jailers, huh, Mockingbird?
And Wasp is like, no use in grabbing all the blame, Agent. You did as well as any of us could have.
Check, Jan. From here on, it's all up to the Spaceborne Avengers. Those Terrans can't follow us up here, Minerva. So why the reluctance to do a bit of celebrating?
Please, not now. Not nighttime activities. Come on. I must concentrate on piloting the ship.
Why? We've escaped. What are you looking for?
That.
What? Let me see. By the Great Palma. It's a Shi'ar star cruiser, reeling us in with an irresistible tractor beam. I don't understand, Minerva. When did we Kree capture a Shi'ar vessel of these proportions?
You are full of questions, aren't you? But you will require no more answers after you see who is here to greet you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Shi'ar? I know those two from our CompuFiles. They are Starbolt and Neutron of Valandra's Imperial Guard. Look out, Minerva. The vanquished Shi'ar must have escaped. Minerva?
You are... Oh.
What is so humorous?
You are Atlas. She starts to...
As she transforms.
Yeah.
As he transforms from Minerva into...
James Bond Jr. Oh. It's a Skrull, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Believing, I'm gonna still keep reading it. Believing that you were cuddling up to your beloved Dr. Minerva instead of Hobgoblin, the Imperial Guardsman otherwise known as Shapeshifter, since I got sued by Spider-Man. Or simply Shifter for short.
Got his other arm, Starbolt. Of course.
You
Said
Shi'ar. Anacobra? What? GR Anacobra?
My Anacobra don't want none.
I'll.
You'll do nothing, Kree. Least of all, clash your purloined negabands together and teleport into the negative zone. Why do you think that after disguising myself as a mere Shi'ar crewman to evade special notice by the Terran Avengers, I then played Dr. Minerva to lure you onto the ship? If I had not made my little perception, you might have escaped with these negabands, which is what we were truly after all along. Now that you have it, I can regain my normal size and come out of hiding. Of course, Scintilla. These bands have led us a merry chase since we robbed Marvel's tomb on Titan. First, we acquired the crucial part of the Psych Megatron, now these. And the third and final apparatus we need, the Omniwave projector, has been captured telepathically by Oracle from yet another foolhardy Kree officer.
Do what you want with the negabands or the universe. All I must know is, what have you done with Dr. Minerva?
But back at Project Pegasus.
I don't care what your silver lining types say. We've really come off losers tonight. Hey, Bird, who's that you and the guardsmen have trussed up over there?
Avengers West and East say hello to Dr. Minerva. And would her face be red if it weren't already blue?
Cease to live, Terran.
Oh, told her to drop dead. Mockingbird, the Kree equivalent of drop dead, obviously. And Wasp gets all in her face. What's going on around here? We assumed you had escaped with that Kree captain.
He did flee in the company of one he thought to be Minerva, but he was deceived.
Care to give us a few more details, lady?
One moment, Atlas and I were your shrunken prisoners. The next we were released by Shi'ars as small as we, calling herself Scintilla. I strove to regain sufficient strength to resist her, but was struck by the normal size Shi'ar called Shifter. I remember no more till I awoke to find Atlas gone, and myself shoved into a dark corner. And nobody puts Minerva in a corner. It was improvised, not enough.
And Wasp is like, Minerva, can you help us locate the Shi'ar ship?
Perhaps, but why should I?
And She-Hulk's like, for Atlas's sake? Or maybe the universe's?
That's U.S. Agent, I think.
Okay, how about just for revenge? Revenge, yes. That is something a Kree can understand. Perhaps because of my close association with Atlas, my higher intuitive sense can... She closes her eyes and concentrates. I have found them. They are in a Shi'ar cruiser, leaving Earth orbit and making for your sun.
They may be aiming for the Stargate, the one Quasar reported on.
And She-Hulk's like, who do you think I'm on the horn to right now? Yes, Quasar, come in. Do you read me, Avenger? And in orbit we see, hi, She-Hulk. I'm her with here. I mean, I'm here with her. What's up?
Oh, zany Quaz.
Eyes are up here, Quasar. And She-Hulk's calling a Shi'ar cruiser headed straight toward your post. We need you to intercept it and try to retrieve Captain Atlas for us, along with any Shi'ar prisoners you can corral. And Quasar's, Atlas, huh? Be a real pleasure to get another crack at that Kree creep. And Shur's like, and where Quasar goes, there you will also find her.
Of course.
Uh-huh. And She-Hulk, look, it's too weird, grammatically speaking, for a She-Hulk to be talking to a her. I mean, are there any pronouns left unturned?
This is very ahead of its time.
Grammar police. And hers says, I fear I don't understand your female friend's sense of humor, Quasar, and I'm afraid I'm starting to. Right now, though, here comes the Shi'ar cruiser. And her says, after you've used your quantum bands to halt the spacecraft, we can smash our way into... And Quasar, somehow, I doubt if it's going to be quite as simple as that. As who is it? Neutron and Starbolt come flying at them.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Yeah, hers like, surely we can more than hold our own against this pair of Shi'ar assassins, Quasar. And he says, we can worry about that later. Right now, we got to stop that cruiser before it can warp through the Stargate. Ah, nuts. Warps through the gate. Okay, lady. Now we can start worrying.
Dun, dun, dun.
In the middle of battle. Because next episode, Operation Galactic Storm continues in Quasar 33 or number 2, depending on your.
Yeah.
And then next time in West Coast Avengers in '82, what to do till the universe blows up.
Great title.
What to do? What to do?
What to do? What to do? What is bicker with each other?
Yeah, because this is pretty much the last we see the Earth Force. Because I think even in the next issue of West Coast Avengers, they just like stick with that group, like Captain Marvel and Thor and them.
Yeah.
So I guess Wonder Man and Living Lightning are there, so they're like, oh yeah, we could make this a West Coast issue too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
So
The war.
It was a
rages
fun
on.
one. Yeah, there were some twists and turns. There were some battles. There were some killer zingers, and some just dumb, weird phrasings like fish and southern.
Cease to live, Terran.
Yeah. They really need to scale back on their fish references, I think.
Yes, they do.
But,
We
their
have
fish
to-
lines.
what are you saying? What are you saying? The joke? What are you saying? The joke stunk.
I'm saying they have to scale back on them, but no.
Sorry.
All right, that was my last fish joke. Finn.
Don't like your jokes. Throw them back.
Thin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Too bad we can't call them and ask them to explain their jokes or get them on the line.
It's ironic that my first fish joke tanked, but I don't care because, like fish, I don't have any feelings. But,
Oh, that's just sad.
okay. I do.
I love how one episode we go from Moon Knight to jokes. Now it's fish jokes.
That's just jokes, yeah.
Yeah, mix it up.
Although sometimes we just gotta find content. It feels like we're swimming upstream.
Yeah.
I love anymore. Lil's like she's like don't change. Well, the other day Lil's like don't change you and your dad jokes. I'm like, well, I'm a dad.
Yeah, those are just jokes then.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a dad. I'm an uncle. I'm allowed to leave.
Yeah. Exactly.
And back to Quasar next episode. Yay!
Finally.
Woohoo. Glad we got a little bit of him in here, and there was some humor in there. Her, hilarious as always, unintentionally.
And again, think about this. At this point, every other book is focusing on a team, except for Quasar. Quasar, it's just him and her.
Him and her.
You mean her and Quasar?
Yes. Yeah.
Pronouns.
Aha!
Mhm.
Pronoun trouble. That's one of the best Looney Tunes out there, man.
It's Hersey.
Hearsay? Yeah.
So I guess this team just like cools their heels on Earth now. It's like if all your I guess Minerva's still there, but I'm like, if all your prisoners are gone, why wouldn't you be like, hey Quasar, can you take us with you when you go to the final fight?
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah.
Although maybe it's merciful because the decision that gets made in that last issue, maybe some of them are just like, oh good, I didn't have to make that decision.
I wasn't a part of that. No, leave me out.
Hey Cap, I had nothing to do with that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's right, because in Cap 400, U.S. Agent Falcon go on another mission.
Yeah.
The D list. So, anything else? Like I said, this is part 9, so we're close to halfway through.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
9 issues of this and it still seems shorter than Collection Obsession. Or
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
we'll do the whole thing. We'll be like, it still seems shorter than Collection Obsession.
Yeah, it does.
Although I can't believe Ray, that polite Australian, he's like, oh, it wasn't so bad.
It's pretty bad.
I
Although
know.
it did somewhat redeem itself in the end. I think somewhat, but it was still pretty bad.
I just think it probably just seems way worse too because of the art. The art was very consistent.
Yeah, it was so inconsistent. I mean, you had some great stuff by Steve Epting, and then it went all the way around. I guess it just seemed rushed, you know?
I just love that, probably the storyline we hated the worst since we started this podcast, and it's just like we keep referencing it.
We keep talking about it.
What's our yardstick? It's like, well, nothing's as bad as the Collection Obsession. All right. Will, what's worse, the Collection Obsession or Cupcakes?
Cupcakes was briefer, a lot briefer.
A lot briefer. Cupcakes was stupider, but Collection Obsession was worse.
That's true. Which is like 2 issues of, hey, it was like Chekhov's Cupcakes. It's like, hey, see those cupcakes?
They got to be used by the end of the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'll mention it here because we've got a good fan base here. In December, Lilith and I are doing Wade's World, our Deadpool podcast every week. Everyone, send in your pop culture and whatever else Christmas themed list, and we'll read them on the air. I want to see what everyone, if you could have anything, what would you want?
Oh, you mean your holiday wish list?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For
Cool.
it's our Deadpool podcast, so send them in for Wade's Miss.
Wade's
Miss.
Well, this is just Wade's World, so.
Party time.
Oh, yeah.
Podcast time. Excellent.
Oh, you've heard it, have you?
It's Wade's World. Wade's World. Wade's World. Wade's World. Jimmy Chong and time. Step for your Wade's World.
See now, Will, I don't just drop names. I drop plugs for other shows.
Drop everything. He drops
drops.
drops. It's very meta. Very meta.
True.
Hey, just call me the Grim Reaper because I'm dropping everything eventually. I know Ray was saying he wanted to get feedback in, but I don't know.
It's too late, Ray.
Oh, there was a message. That reminded me. Wasn't there a message just a little while ago in the group?
I will look. I didn't think I saw it, but I've been busy doing podcasts today, so maybe I didn't miss it. Groups.
Yeah.
In Eon's Closet.
Ronaldo. Oh yeah, Ray. Yeah, it was Ray. 3 hours ago. Hang on a second.
Let's go to the videotape.
Let's go to. Oh, did he write to the Facebook page or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know the easiest way to do this. See, I was about to say, hey, Ray didn't send us anything, but I guess he did.
But he did, because he's the man.
That's right. Don't tell me the app isn't going to open.
I've got it. You want me to read it while you're...
Oh, sure. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Go ahead. If you got it, go ahead.
Okay, so this is from Ray. Hey, Ray.
So imagine this in the the Skrull dialect.
That we call Australian. I'm not even going to attempt it. So, all right. Hey, guys, a short splotch of comments about WCA #1. Firstly, you got to love the obnoxious douchiness of U.S. Agent. Absolutely can't wait to see him in the live action. Is it Winter Soldier and Falcon show? Anyway, one of the Disney Plus shows. John Walker is a fun character and he's a standout in this issue. I also enjoy the Imperial Guard and how things have developed as we see more interaction between Kree and Shi'ar. I felt for Atlas when he got duped by Hobgoblin, with the real Minerva left behind. I see also her is still hanging around Quasar. It was a nice way to end the issue to see Quasar involved, albeit not being able to stop the ship. All in all, another fun issue with Ross art. Already looking forward to the next. Cheers, Ray.
There you go.
Oh, so what was that? What was that comment, Ray? Are you saying Quasar let the ship go, or the ship hit the fan?
It jumped, so it missed the sun. I don't know. Missed the fan.
But oh yeah, that reminds me because he was saying about the U.S. agent is going to appear on Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I guess there were. Did you hear the new movie? I guess that's in development now from Marvel.
No.
I guess they're going to be working on a Thunderbolts movie.
Oh, cool.
Which me and Charlie were theorizing yesterday. Baron Zemo is supposed to appear again in Falcon and Winter Soldier also. So
very cool.
They're going to spin him out of there in the Thunderbolts.
Oh,
give me some Citizen V.
Citizen V, yes. Maybe some Atlas, Songbird. I don't know how they're going to introduce all these.
And I know Charlie said he wants them to bring back Hellcat from Jessica Jones.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. See, now Marvel's going to show DC how to do a Suicide Squad. But yeah, I love Thunderbolts. I can't wait for that. But thank you, Ray. I was wrong. I thought you didn't send anything, but you did.
Thank you, Ray.
Well, he does it like a couple different ways. Because either he writes to the Facebook page, or I know sometimes he'll like DM me on Twitter or an email, or every once in a while there'll be audio. All right. So, anything else?
Nope, I got nothing.
I think we're good.
Yeah. I think this was kind of like the fill-in issue for Galactic Storm.
It was a fun fill-in, though.
It was.
It's funny because it's like, hey, well, let's show you what these characters on Earth are doing because, hey, we didn't forget any of our characters, did we?
No.
Black Widow. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
That'd be so funny. Its first page, it should have just been like, oh, yeah, Black Widow was here, but she was bored, so she left.
She was in the other room taking a phone call. She was helping Jarvis in New York.
Or how great would that have been? And like, hey, I thought that was Black Widow, but it was Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. All right. So again, send in your thoughts. Send them ahead of time because yes, next week, Quasar 33 part 10. Like again, Quasar 33 or Quasar 2 if you got the newsstand edition. So email all your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And check out all this Capes and Lunatics social media, links to buy some merchandise, links to the YouTube page, all of it at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. Oh, and go on Amazon and buy the Pod Life book, either digitally or the paperback. A lot of our friends are in there, including me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Macona, where can people find you and send you bags and bags and bags of Cheez-Its?
You can ship them, DM me for my personal address. You can find me online at Macona, MATTKONA, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. And you can listen to the horror movie podcast that Yale and I did at Yale Matt Recap. And once a month there's a podcast called Backstage at the Naked Comedy Showcase I do. This next one that's coming out, by the time you listen to this, it'll be out. It's real weird, so it's worth a listen. And that's it for me.
All right, well, all read, master of the Quantum Zone.
You can find me at Wallred. That's at WALLRED. Gmail, Twitter, Facebook, all those places. You can find my self-published comic, Diary of Night, at diaryofnight.com. And you can find all kinds of cool Quasar stuff out at the Quantum Zone at quantumzone.org.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, gentlemen. And again, join us next time, Quasar. Hey, the reason you come back, Quasar, next time.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that we do get him on like the last couple pages of West Coast Adventures. And then he'll be in some of at least the last Avengers issue. And the epilogue. So yeah, send us your thoughts on that issue and all the upcoming issues. Hey, send us your thoughts on Disney Plus. It drops Tuesday. I'll read Mandalorian stuff. I don't care. It's kind of cosmic.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back. We're only halfway through this war. And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quantum.